We appreciate your time. We know how busy you are, telling us that sports is close to your heart, just as everything else. In my dealings, I realized that God in his wisdom, and history told us that God in his wisdom gave East Africa the gift of distance running. When it comes to distance running, nobody beats the Kenyans, the Ethiopians, God-given gift. History has told us that. You look at results, history also tells us that God in that same wisdom gave West Africa the gift of speed. Ghana, Nigeria, Ivory Coast. Who is Jamaica? Jamaica is a product of Ghana and Nigeria during the slave era. And that island was one of those ones that the rowdy boys and girls were dropped off. The similarities between us and Jamaica are amazing. They have Kenke, they have Kojo, the names there, Intako. Same thing we have here in Intako, they have in Jamaica. They call it Boys and Girls High School. The difference between their Boys and Girls Intako High School and ours is they have corporate Jamaica behind them, what we term as the PPP that we're talking about. And because of that focus, we're seeing a big rise in Jamaica's GDP based on the sprinters that are coming out. Mr. President, Ghana and what Usain Bolt and Jamaica are doing, that was Ghana in the 60s and 70s. Mr. President, that was us in 66. 1970, Micah Hay had won the 62 gold and silver. 66, Mr. AKUFO-ADDO, who was then a university student, came and dethroned Micah Hay. 1970, Micah Hay came back, beat everybody, and won gold and silver again in the Perth Commonwealth Games. We went forward to 74. Ohene Kakari, he's the only one to date who has been able to get a medal outside Africa in the 100 meters, our strength for Ghana. He got a bronze medal in the 74 Olympics, 74 Commonwealth Games. Richard Siklewu, last year, he went to the Junior Olympics. And in the long jump, he was able to win gold and beat everyone. That's him with his gold medal also. Part of the reason I'm saying Ghana is best with talents, I wasn't good enough to make my house team, let alone my school team. I went on to become the fastest in Ghana, fastest in Africa in '87. I represented Ghana in the '84 Olympics as captain, a gentleman who wasn't able to make a school team. When we go to the Olympic Games, all of us stop for one event, the 100-meter final, to find out who is the fastest person on this earth. When that race is about to go on, the whole world stops for 10 seconds. So we realize that is a very, very hot event that is very exciting, and that is our strength, proven from these gentlemen over here, and Alessandro and Hannah Friye in the past. So what we did was we approached corporate Ghana with a good plan. We came up with accountability, and we were able to bring Gnpc on board. We were able to bring Adidas on board. And what we did was we found out that Kotoko, at that time, the biggest football club, paid their players $1,000 a month. So for the 12 months, that was $12,000, and that is Kotoko. So we said, to get attention of the sport fraternity, to break into Kotoko and football, we needed to shock the system. So we said we would pay $20,000 to any Ghanaian, 80 years old, 3 years old, 6 years old. If you are Ghanaian and can get to the 100-meter mark first, we will pay you this amount of money. We worked with the Ghana Athletics Association, represented here by Dr. Mark Dradosi, who was one of the executive members of the Athletics Association, and put this together. And from 2013, Mr. President, we've organized competitions all through Ghana, Tamale, the West, the East, the South, and every year we bring the 200 finalists to Kumasi. They ran, and the fastest person, we pay them the money, and working with the association, they find scholarships for them to go abroad. We selected, last year, 11,000 people tried out for the 100 meters. Out of the 11,000, Gifty Oklu, Gifty stand up, 15-year-old Gifty Oklu is the fastest 100-meter and 200-meter lady, 15 years old in all of Ghana. Ida Mensah, 18 years old. She was a sports prefect at Wesley Girls, now a second-year student at University of Ghana, is the fastest local lady in all of Ghana. Desmond Ayi, 24, also a third-year student at Legon. Last year, In all of Africa, he beat all the African university students and got gold medal and the fastest African university students in all of Africa. These three we have selected to form a Speedsters club. We have put them in camp from September last year to September this year.
Some amongst you probably don't know our classmates of mine.
I found out, sir.
Yeah. From primary school, from government school, all the way through to university, and have remained friends all through our lives. The clip that you showed me,
yes,
I saw it live.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, it's part of my history too. Yeah, we're the same generation.
Yes, sir.
I'm the generation of the people you're talking about. And the man beside you was the legend when we were growing up. We all.
He was my coach.
Yeah, he was the legend.
Yes, sir.
The then director of sports, Ohinija, had me as one of his pets. So I was always hanging around the stadium. So I've known him. Remember him as a young boy. He probably doesn't remember me, but I remember him very, very well. And it's a big honor to meet him again. Yeah. Really, you've done so much for us. We're grateful, those who know of your achievement, really grateful. And the rest, the new generation of people that are coming, you're all very welcome here. The ideas that have been put here on this table are fascinating ideas. And we have to thank you for your creativity and the persistence with which you're going about this program. You need support. We have to find. Unfortunately, I wish I could say, you know, I have all the funds for you. I wasn't left very much. You coming here, and I've discovered there's even less than what I originally anticipated. But I'm not complaining.
Yes, sir.
We have to find a way of being able to help. I think the program that is here in terms of these ones, each one of them are things that are within reach. So I think the idea of developing other categories is very important. I mean, he was, for instance, he was a long jumper.
Yes, sir.
And it's not just the sprints.
No.
Yes, we've had success in other areas. I think it's worth our also investing in it if we can. So, and these are the sports disciplines. I'm saying that when we were growing up in Ghana, Ghana's capacity and the talents we had went beyond football.
Yes, sir.
Yes, athletics, table tennis. These are just boxing, of course. These were all disciplines in which we had outstanding talents, not just local champions, but people who were winning Commonwealth, winning world titles, etc. in all these disciplines. And all of that has more or less disappeared. I think it's important that we find a way to bring it back and focus. So it's good you've come to us at the beginning of the administration, which allows people to focus on matters and then try and devise policy to respond to the situation. So I'm very grateful for your visit. I'm very grateful for the introduction to the new people.
Right up, right on the outside there is Ghana, also going well Trinidad, and Australia closing too. And Ghana running beautifully on the outside, the favourites going extremely well, and Wales are going well through Lynn Davis. Lynn Davis streaking down the back straight. And Ghana way out in front, right on the outside. Ghana lead. Wales look like being second at the moment. And pulls with Australia coming. The Australians closing up and Jamaica. And it's Ghana now leading. A lot for Ghana. Australia second, Wales third, and Jamaica fourth. And it's Ghana, Jamaica, Australia, Wales. Ghana wins. Second Jamaica.
Wow.